In the search for more cursed mods, I found whatever this is, which is pretty broken. I think it's called like Collapsing World or something. Rather than playing in the mess that is Europe, I'm just gonna come over here and play in the relatively normal looking Middle East. Ashes from Ottoman Empire, British Clyde state waging wars, unification of the Arabs, far from united. Yeah, sands are shifting. All right. Takadum? No idea what that says. At least there's an actually large looking focus tree. New start of a new century. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, that's probably not promising, is it? I'm sure it's fine. Oh, I'm gonna be doing more than endure. It is the Middle East after all. Apparently this single royal speech affects the entire outcome of the government, and after 10 minutes of staring at focuses, I can safely say I think I might possibly want to do the right side, but I'll probably change my mind. Like all mods, of course, there's an American Civil War, but apparently Rockefeller is a part of this one. I mean, it's not as bad as I thought it would be. It is pretty cursing Rockefeller in charge of the American corporate government, which is that's a thing, as well as whatever is yeah, whatever's going on here. But I don't think I'm gonna focus on that. I think I'm just gonna go like back over here to the Middle East where it's fairly normal still. For the time being, of course. I'm not sure what's going on here, but I have two categories called ideological decisions. In the first, we have control the people, and in the second, we have draft a military economic plan between strengthen traditional roles and strengthen gender roles. And it not only creates two military factories, but it also creates the infrastructure needed for two additional buildings. So I don't know who you're praying to, but continue doing so. Oh, hey, buddy. Was that always my ruler portrait? Did I just somehow miss that? I probably just missed that. I think I'm going left side, which is apparently national syndicalism, long lost and forgotten glory, the cradle of all civilizations. All civilizations? I feel like there was a few civilizations outside. Never mind. I won't step on your moment. And this man's first order, now that he is president, is to apparently stir the Garden of Eden. I don't know what that means, but I'm sure he'll do great at it. Religion is very important, and I'm sure that with our newfound spiritual and cultural significance, we'll have a lot of people, and it's only 500 manpower. The president seems upset that nobody showed up, so now he's just proclaiming himself as the physical embodiment of Iraq. At least he doesn't look like he's staring into my soul the way the last one did. It also comes with a nice little name and color change to whatever this is. Oh, we're gonna be punishing the wicked, alright. And the unwicked. We're gonna be punishing everyone, probably. Definitely. Starting with Syria, who I'm probably not equipped to fight yet, but I'm going to try it anyways. Luckily, due to my godlike micro, I was able to get myself encircled various times, unencircle myself, and get some counter encirclements while also being encircled. And I got out of this war completely unscathed, didn't even lose a single division, and somehow managed to actually win. In fact, it couldn't have been easier. Honestly, I'm just too good at the game. Why am I just randomly at war with this guy, and why do I have a war goal on Persia? Oh, I see. It just says it clearly at the top of the focus. Okay, carry on. It's not like it's that big of a problem anyways. He is just a little guy. He's just a silly guy. He's just a goofy guy. And now he's a bit of a dead guy. Again, with the ideological decisions just giving me building slots and factories. And this one I can even press every 120 days forever. I also invaded this little guy. I'm not sure if it was important to say or not, but I wanted to say it, so here it is. And now I'm going to invade Persia with a single tank division by simply driving in circles around the front line until they don't have any divisions left. Which really wasn't that difficult because they only have 3 divisions left, so I'm just going to walk into all this empty territory now until they capitulate. And just like that, the only other regional power is gone and I'm virtually unopposed in the Middle East now. So you're just telling me I can ask for the peaceful integration of Palestine? There were like 8 or 9 crusades and they never bothered to just ask nicely. I'm just going to improve relations, in fact, because I want to make sure that we're just that we're just best friends. I'm sure they love me in no time. Yep, nope, there we go. It's that easy. Not even an event or anything. They're just fully annexed. Yep, I own the Holy Land now. Alright, I'm gonna start off small with a Gulf Directorate probably. I'll just have to move across the I can't move across the strait. The strait is owned by yep, that okay. Alright, I'm going to invade Hedjaz out of spite. Bear witness as my tank teleports around your country at 5 speed. That wasn't even a war, that was probably more like a vehicular manslaughter. Now bear witness to me driving this tank straight away from the supply hub and into a mountainous desert where it almost immediately runs out of fuel and nearly gets encircled, and it is encircled, and I somehow break it out just barely. We're fine. See, I'm good with tanks. Wait, why is my tank moving over here? Oh, it's because of the freaking garrison order on the. You know what? Here we go. Go garrison in Illinois. Go try that. Yeah, go try to go over there. about that? No thanks to my own stupidity making front lines, we have managed to actually conquer Arabia, which means we can now restore the Empire of Babylon, which is honestly a choice that is able to be made by me for some reason. Truly the wildest of comebacks. It also comes with a free map color change as well as a name change to the Eternal Empire of Babylon. So it's nice to know that all of the power didn't immediately go to our president's head. Now I'm just going to invade a few innocent bystanders in the Caucasus, and hopefully the Soviets won't notice and break my knees. See, I can even take a whopping 7 ships, which will probably just be immediately locked in the Black Sea, but nope, never mind, they're just over here somehow. I don't know how they got over there, but apparently our guys just carried them on their backs and dumped them into the Mediterranean. I'm also going to invade this empty patch of desert purely for the sake of making the map look pretty. I'm going to go to war with Egypt now, but I doubt it will be very difficult. Never mind, my tank is out of fuel and trying to fight across a river. Well, it seems like due to supply issues, I'll never actually make it across this river. But not really, I'm actually smarter than the AI and I will simply build a port in every single province. And just like that, I'm across the river and Egypt is just entirely screwed because my tank can just teleport around their troops who are attritioning in low supply zones. It's honestly just a skill issue. And now that that war is over with, you can clearly see that my name is absolutely massive on the map, therefore I am clearly winning. For some reason, Turkey seemed to think that they could just become a regional power without me noticing, so I'm just going to encircle their entire army and then, invade them. And now that that's settled with, I sort of own, I think, all of my core territory, so I'll probably just, invade some other people. Like there's a Western volunteer army that started up in Riga and has somehow just conquered all of Eastern Europe. Like it's kind of just free real estate, so I might as well just take it, right? Like it's practically like invading the Soviet Union, but without having to push all the way through into the Urals and attrition 50,000 guns. So it probably won't inflict the same amount of psych damage as invading the Soviets does. Yeah, that alone just gave me another like 100 factories. So now I can put like 200 factories on air and pretty much just steamroll anyone I want to. And I'll start with Romania because I have a feeling in about 100 years there's going to be a crazy oil crisis and I gotta make sure my economy is okay. And now that we've secured some more oil, we need to also go and secure some more aluminum for our planes. Because for some reason everyone is embargoing me so I can't buy aluminum from anyone. I can't imagine a single reason why. And now that we've secured all of the resources we need, we are practically self-sufficient. And that means I'm just going to go and invade Germany, and I don't really have a justification for doing this, I just really wanted to. I just got a really bad lag spike that usually only happens when something happens in... Oh, yeah, that's... Is that Stalin? Wait, hang on a second. Is there always this many states in the Netherlands and Belgium? Or is this in the base game or do they add more in the mod? I feel like is that Luxembourg? Why does France own Luxembourg? That seems like border core. Anyways, I'm probably gonna end things off here because that seems like a pretty eternal empire if I say so myself. Wait, why is my name so small?